Kami turun padang, semua dungu berpenunggu. Kami inspirasi sebab itu mereka tiru. Guru kami lain, kualiti nombor 1. Bukan macam tempat tu, asal ke tempat penuh beribu politik. Ya dulu kami seorang pakai, lepas kami pakai bersih pas semua nak pakai. Kualiti kelas pertama, yuran kami tak masuk akal. Mari join sekali, pasti suka kami tak sangkal. Hey up, listen up, listen up. Wanna be a success student, remember about Ada. Remember, inside kita, remember about you study, cause that way, only way, how you wanna level up. Hey up, listen up, listen up. Wanna be a success student, remember about Ada. Remember, inside kita, remember about you study, cause that way, only way, how you wanna level up.
Yang silakan.
10 sebab
10
seronok seronok sebab cikgu bagi step by step, saya boleh faham.
Silakan.
Saya boleh bagi rate 10 per 10 lah. Okay. Ni bukan sebagai apa, ni bukan pasangan.
We trust to help me level up. Cheer up, Lahazon, we believe our grade will be increased. Stand up with a holistic approach. We sure they are great coach. Chill up, do the best, be the best, who the best, we're the best. Hey up, listen up, wanna be a success student, remember about Ada. Remember, inside kita, remember about your study, cause that way, only way, how you wanna level up. Hey up, listen up, wanna be a success student, remember about Ada. Remember, inside kita, remember about your study, cause that way, only way, how you wanna level up.
Mereka dapat terangkan tajuk yang sukar untuk dipelajari oleh pelajar-pelajar. Terang sampai dapat. Itulah yang paling bagus di dalam ini.
Lahazon terbaik.
Hi, Assalamualaikum and good evening and welcome to English class with PLF Teacher Rafizah for today, which is today I'm going to do an extra class for Form 1 until Form 3, or we just can call it PT3 English class. Okay, let me present to all of you my students here, which is we have Ain Zahra from Form 3 and we have here is Alisha. Okay, Alisha and Ain Zahra, can you say hi to the viewers first? Ain Zahra and Alisha, you there?
Hi.
Okay, thank you for both of you. Okay, first thing first, I need to ask all of you first, can you hear my voice? Is it clear? Okay, so for today, we are going to do the grammar class, which is grammar topic that you can use in your writing paper for PT3 English paper. Okay, let me share the screen first. Yeah, today we are going to explore more about the topic of grammar, which is this topics will help all of you to score well, to do well in your English writing paper for PT3 students. Okay, here's the slide. Okay, let me share first. Okay, so for today we are going to learn, or we are going to explore more about the types of pronouns. Okay, here type of pronouns that I'm going to share, or we are going to explore for today is we have 4 types, which is personal pronouns, possessive pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, and also interrogative pronouns. Okay, first thing first, I need to ask all of you, all of the viewers who are watching right now, which types of pronouns is familiar with you, or maybe we can say that you really know, and your knowledge of these pronouns is already in your mind. Okay, which type of pronouns? Is it for personal? Is it for possessive? Is it for demonstrative or interrogative pronouns? So which one? Is it personal, possessive, demonstrative, or interrogative? Okay, so for today, we are going to explore more about these 4 types of pronouns, which is personal pronouns, possessive, demonstrative, and also for interrogative pronouns. Okay, let me show this, the next one. Okay, first thing first, let's have a look at this one first, which is personal pronouns. Okay, personal pronouns are used as a subject or an object in a sentence. Okay, that's the usages or the introduction of personal pronouns. Okay, it is used for subject as in subject and also for object in a sentence. Now, I have a question here. Okay, let me make it here like this sign. Oh, sorry. Okay, the question here is, what is the meaning of subject in a sentence? Okay, for those who are watching the YouTube or Facebook, you can give your answer in the comments. And for the students who are in this class, you can give in the private chat, or maybe you can just give for me by verbally. Okay, what's the meaning of subject in a sentence? Okay, so let's check. Did you know or not? What's the meaning of subject in a sentence and also object in a sentence? Okay, I have a chat here from my students, from Ain Zahra. Ain Zahra said people. Which one? Is it subject or object for people? Okay, let me write down the first answer, which is we have here is people. And next one, okay, Ain Zahra said people is the first subject. Okay, thank you. So how about the rest? What is the meaning of subject in a sentence actually? Maybe we have Dira want to try? Okay, let me give to you first here. Okay, let me erase this. Okay, for subject, okay, if I will give you a sentence, an example sentence here. Rafizah eats nasi lemak. Okay. If you look at the sentence, which is Rafizah eats nasi lemak, which one is a subject in this sentence? Okay, Adira said Rafizah. Okay, how about the rest? Rafizah will be the subject. There is Adira said. Ain Zahra also said Rafizah will be subject. Okay, let's have a look at the introduction or the meaning of subject in a sentence. Okay, let me write here. Okay, actually subject means a doer. Okay, a doer of what? A doer of a verb. The one who did the verb in a sentence is called subject. Okay, anything, anyone, or any animals, any nouns that do the verb is called a subject. Okay, that's why Rafizah is a subject. Why? Because Rafizah do that verb. What types of verb did Rafizah do? Rafizah eats nasi lemak. Okay, so means subject in a sentence is a doer, the one who did the verb in a sentence. Okay, that means by subject. Meanwhile, for object, okay, let me put here. Object. Okay, back to the sentence. Rafizah eats nasi lemak. Which one will be the object in the sentence? Of course, it will be nasi lemak. Sorry. Nasi lemak will be the object. Why? What happens to the nasi lemak? Why? I'm saying that nasi lemak is the object in this sentence. Why? What happens to the nasi lemak? Okay, let's have a look at the meaning of object in a sentence. Object in a sentence means the one who receive the verb. Receiver or receive the verb in a sentence. Okay, nasi lemak receive the verbs that do by Rafizah. Rafizah eats nasi lemak. Rafizah is the doer who do the verbs. Okay, so Rafizah will be the subject. Meanwhile, nasi lemak will be the object because nasi lemak is receive the verb. Okay, what word? Okay, this one eats. Nasi lemak is being eaten by Rafizah. So that's the meaning of subject and also for object. Okay, why do you need to know this one? Why do you need to know the meaning for subject and object? Because it is related to personal pronouns. Okay, let's move to our slide. Okay, let's move to the next one. Okay, let's check this. Okay, let's check this table, which is a table for personal pronouns. Okay, if you can see in the table just now. Okay, for the corner in the where is it? The left corner, which is singular and plural. Okay, we have subject and object. Okay, if you see this, if you want to create a sentence using I as a subject, you have to use I, okay? But if you want to use I as an object, it will be me. For example, nasi lemak nasi lemak is eaten. Is eaten by me. Okay, for example, nasi lemak is eaten by me. Okay, nasi lemak tu telah dimakan oleh saya. Okay, that's the example for the usages of me. Okay. Okay, if you can see in the slide just now, okay, I have put, if you want to make I as an object, you have to use me. You have to change I to the me. Okay, and for you, it will be you. He will be him. For example, okay, let me put a sentence example here. He eats sandwich. Okay. How can you change this sentence that using he as a subject? Now I would like you to change this he becomes the object in the sentence. Okay, remember the personal pronouns that you can use for he to make an object here is him. Okay, can you change the sentence? He eats sandwich. He eats sandwich, which is he as a subject in this sentence. I need you to change the he becomes object, which is him. So it will be, okay, for those who are watching in the YouTube or in the Facebook, you can just comment the answer in the comment. Meanwhile, for the students who are in this StreamYard class, you can just put in the private chat. Okay? Okay, let me put here. Wait, yeah. Oh, sorry. This one. He eats sandwich. You have to change he into the object. Okay? Change the subject of he becomes object. Okay? So if you want to change, he will be him. Okay, do you got me, students, here? Okay, if you want to change he as a subject, okay, if you want to use he as a subject in a sentence, it will be he. But if you want to use he as an object in a sentence, it will be him. Okay, he eats sandwich. Okay, another clue is you have to make this object in front of the sentence. Begins the sentence. Okay? He eats sandwich will be. Do you have an answer here? Okay, this is the personal pronouns. Okay, this topic is really important in your writing essay, in your writing paper. Okay, okay, I got an answer here from Ain Zahra, which is Ain Zahra answer here is sandwich was eaten by him. Sandwich. Okay, sandwich is spelled like this, yeah, not S but C. Sandwich was eaten by him. Okay, thank you, Ain Zahra. Okay, let's check here. Is it true or not? Let me use this one. Okay, sandwich will be the object. Was eaten by him. Okay, yes, that is correct. Sandwich was eaten by him. Sandwich itu telah dimakan oleh lelaki itu. Okay, so that's how you use personal pronouns as subject and also for object in a sentence. Okay, now we are done for the part one of pronouns. Now let's proceed to the second types of pronouns for today, which is possessive pronouns. Okay, let me erase this one first. Okay, now let's have a look at the meaning of possessive pronouns. What is the meaning of possessive pronouns? Okay, possessive pronouns means, okay, let me put the slide here. Okay, possessive pronouns are used to show ownership and are usually placed at the end of a sentence. Remember, if you want to use possessive pronouns are used to show ownership, that the thing is yours. Okay, for example, you let's say you have a phone. Okay, you want to make a clarify that this phone is yours. You can use like this. Okay, for example, I have a phone. Okay, this is the first sentence. I have a phone, and you want to make clarify that the phone is yours. You can say like this one. Oh, sorry. Okay. I have a phone. The phone is mine. Okay. This is the usages of possessive pronouns. Okay. How to identify that this is possessive pronouns? Okay. Let's move to the next slide. Okay, this is a table. This is a table that regarding to the possessive pronouns. For example, if you are using I, which is you are using yourself, I, you have to say mine. You have to change it as mine. For example, I have a phone. The phone is mine. Saya punya, milik saya. Okay, remember, possessive pronouns show your ownership. Menunjukkan barang tu kita punya. Okay, for example, I have a duster. The duster is mine. You have a phone. The phone is yours. Okay, for example, we want to say that a guy have a phone or a pen. He has a pen. The pen is his. Okay, for she it will be hers. It, its, we, ours. They will be theirs. Okay, there's the possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns is really easy. Okay, it is easier than other pronouns. Okay, I, mine. I have a phone. The phone is mine. You have a phone. The phone is yours. She has a phone. The phone is hers. Okay, for it, remember, for it, which is it, it only can be used for animal and also thing or place. Okay, this is the usages of it. It is used for animal, thing, and place. For example, I use it for animal, okay? The cat have, the cat has a, a great name. Okay, for example, the cat has a great name. The name is it. Okay, nama tu dia punya. Okay, for example, for thing, for place. Okay, let's say for place, Langkawi has a beautiful island. The island is it. Okay, for example. Okay, that's the usages of it. It we can use for animal, thing, and also place. Okay, and for we, for example, we have we have a phone. The phone is ours. Okay, they have a phone. The phone is theirs. Okay, so there's the difference between personal pronouns and also possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns are used when you are going to show that the thing is yours. Okay, when you want to show some ownership. Okay, when you want to show that the thing is yours. Okay, then we have to use possessive pronouns. Okay, remember you can use this in your essay writing. Okay, next, let's proceed to the next one. Okay, but first, let me clear this one first. Okay, we have done for second types of pronouns. Now let's move to the third types of pronouns, which is we have here is interrogative pronouns. Okay, what's mean by interrogative pronouns? Have you ever heard about these pronouns? Ain Zahra, Alicia, and Adira. Okay, and also the viewers in the YouTube and also in the Facebook. Have you ever heard or have you ever familiar with the interrogative pronouns? Adira said here, no. Okay, now I'm going to share with all of you what is the meaning of interrogative pronouns. Okay, actually interrogative pronouns are words that ask questions. You use these pronouns to ask questions. For example, like what, where, when, who. Okay, interrogative pronouns are words that ask questions. When you want to ask a question for someone, you use these interrogative pronouns. Okay, for example, what is your name? That is interrogative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns are words that ask questions. Okay, selama ni kita panggil WH questions, right? You call this with word questions, WH questions. Okay, and it's also known as interrogative pronouns. Okay, words that you use when you want to ask questions. That's mean by interrogative pronouns. Okay, I will give you some time first for you to copy this one, or maybe for those who are in the YouTube or in the Facebook, if you want to screenshot this one, you are allowed to do so. Okay, this is the third types of pronouns, which is we call it as interrogative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns are words that we use when we are going to ask a question. Okay, for example, like what, where, when, who. Okay, that's mean by interrogative pronouns. Simple, right? Okay, yet walaupun simple, ramai yang tak tahu. Okay, so that's why I'm here to give to all of you the meaning of the interrogative pronouns. Okay, copy this one first before I proceed to the next one. Okay, let's move to the next one. Okay, last types of pronouns is reflexive pronouns. Okay, before I proceed to the meaning of reflexive pronouns, I need to ask all of you first. Have you familiar with these pronouns, which is reflexive pronouns? Did you or didn't you? Okay, let me share let me share with all of you. We are going to explore about reflexive pronouns. Okay, if you read here, reflexive pronouns are the subject and the object refer to the same thing or person. The action done by the subject is reflected on the object. Means here, in a sentence, we have subject and object. But for reflexive pronouns, subject and object refer to the same thing or same persons. Okay, means there's only one person that can be either subject or object in a sentence. Okay, that is reflexive pronouns. Okay, let me show to you here. Let's have a look at the example. I hurt myself. Okay, for example here, I hurt myself. First thing first, let's search for the object. Okay, object in this sentence will be I. Why? Because I do the verb. Okay, because I is the doer. Okay, I hurt. Hurt who? Hurt myself. Okay. Object. Subject. Object is the same. There's reflexive pronouns. Okay. Reflexive pronouns means subject and object refer to the same thing or same person. The action done by the subject is reflected to the object. Okay, means what the subject do in the sentence is same like the object do in the sentence. Okay, same like what the object received from the verb. Okay, for example here, I hurt myself. What is the subject here? Subject is I. Okay, I hurt what? Hurt myself. What is myself? Who is myself? Is it myself is you? No, myself is referred to me, refer to I. That's why reflexive pronouns is same for the subject and object. Okay, subject and object. Okay, if the subject and object is the same in the sentence, that means it is a reflexive pronouns. Okay, let's have a look at the list of reflexive pronouns. Okay, for example here. Okay, if you see here, I will be myself. She will be herself. She made it herself. The cat lick itself. Okay, kucing tu dia jilat diri dia sendiri. The cat lick itself. We help ourselves. Kami bantu diri kami sendiri. They clean the room themselves. Okay, they clean themselves or they clean the room themselves. Okay, the action for here, drew the picture. Drew the picture will be the actions, and who's the object here? Object means myself. I drew the picture myself. Okay, maybe some of you will get confused. But teacher, if the sentence wait, let me do this one first. Okay, for example, in this one. Okay, let me erase this one first. For example, for the sentence, I drew the picture myself. Okay. Let's say in this sentence, I drew the picture myself. If I cut this myself, who will be the object here? Which word is the object in this sentence? Is it myself? Okay, let's say myself is the word of myself didn't exist in this sentence. I drew the picture only. Okay, let's say this is the sentence. I drew the picture. Okay, the object will be picture. Okay, the object will be the picture. Wait, let me add this one first. Okay, the picture, sorry, the object in this sentence, if myself didn't exist, will be picture. But if I add myself here, let me remove this one first. Sorry, myself. But if I add myself, the word of myself here, the object will be myself. This picture, this word of picture will be the explanation of drew. Okay, that is the difference between sentence that have reflexive pronouns and the sentence that have any reflexive pronouns. But you have to remember this. If you see any pronouns, any reflexive pronouns in the sentence at the end of the sentence, myself, itself, or etc., the object automatically will be this: myself, itself, herself, himself, or other words. Okay, for reflexive pronouns. Okay, so do you get here? For pronouns. Okay, today I have shared with all of you about 3 types of pronouns, which is personal pronouns, interrogative pronouns, possessive pronouns, and also reflexive pronouns. Oh, sorry, we have covered 4 types of pronouns, which is personal, possessive, interrogative, and also reflexive. Okay, now I have task for all of you who are watching this live. I need you to search the meaning of the meaning of emphatic pronouns. Okay, I will give you some assignment here. Okay, in this class you have this assignment. Search the meaning of emphatic pronouns, and I need you to give me the difference between reflexive pronouns and also emphatic pronouns. Okay, if you want me to check your assignment, you can just contact the admin of Lahazan Education and ask for this assignment. Okay, so basically this is all from me for pronouns for today. So let's meet in other class, which is for tomorrow class. If you have any inquiries or anything to ask, you can ask the admin of Lahazan Education and you can contact me there. Okay, so that's all from me for today. Bye guys. Assalamualaikum.
Kami turun padang, semua dengu berpenunggu. Kami inspirasi sebab itu mereka tiru. Guru kami lain, kualiti nombor 1. Bukan macam tempat tu, asal ke tempat penuh beribu. Politik, ya dulu kami seorang pakai. Lepas kami pakai bersepah semua nak pakai. Kualiti kelas pertama, yuran kami tak masuk akal. Mari join sekali, pasti suka kami tak sangkal. Hey up, listen up, listen up. Wanna be a success student, remember about adab. Remember, inside kita, remember about your study. Cause that way, only way, how you wanna level up. Hey up, listen up, listen up. Wanna be a success student, remember about adab. Remember, inside kita, remember about your study. Cause that way, only way, how you wanna level up.
Yang tersebut. Silakan.
10 sebab
10
seronok sebab cikgu bagi step by step, saya boleh faham.
Silakan.
Saya boleh bagi rate 10 per 10 lah. Okay. Ni bukan sebagai apa, ni bukan pasal
Those we trust to help me level up. Cheer up, Lahazon, we believe our grade will be increased. Stand up with a holistic approach. We sure they are great coach. Chill up, do the best, be the best, who the best, we're the best. Hey up, listen up, wanna be such a student, remember about adab, remember Sai kitab, remember about your study, cause that way, only way, how you wanna level up. Hey up, listen up, wanna be such a student, remember about adab, remember Sai kitab, remember about your study, cause that way, only way, how you wanna level up.
Mereka dapat terangkan tajuk yang sukar untuk dipelajari oleh pelajar-pelajar. Terang sampai dapat. Itulah yang paling bagus di dalam dunia.
Lahazon terbaik.